You see, your culture, your civilization has created beautiful words, prostituted beautiful words for filthy, dirty things. These sodomites, catamites and sodomites, you call them gay. The first time when I started, reading this in the newspapers, gay, I was getting confused. What is gay? By God, look, I'm not pretending acting. I am not a very learned man like most of you see. I passed through that elementary stage of education. I have been talking, so I talked myself into this position of talking. That's all. Academically, most of you, you're far beyond me. But I knew this word gay from childhood, from school. They taught me a poetry at school. My teachers. Poetry. It says, gentle lords and ladies gay, on the mountain dawns the day. And I was rhyming that. Gay. We used to call people, he's happy and gay. He's happy and gay. Look, no. So this is a very jovial person, whether men or women. She's happy and gay. Man is happy and gay. I thought nothing, but now they're talking about gay. So what is gay? It seems something suspicious about the way they're writing about gay. Now I know that's for sodomites. You use such a beautiful word, throwing it away. Now, if I told our chairman is happy and gay, so what do you take me for? Where did you get that? I said, no. When I used to go to school, it was beautiful. Oh God, as I look, no more. Then God Almighty punishes them with AIDS. What a beautiful word, AIDS, for acquired immune deficiency syndrome. Nice. Then they reduce it to AIDS, filthy, dirty disease. God Almighty is, punishing you for it, but no. You see, you haven't got the answers. Islam gives you the answer to your problem. It says, marry women of your choice by 2s and 3s and 4s, but if you cannot do justice between them, marry only one. And there is a type of man who doesn't mind taking on extra responsibility. And there is a type of woman who doesn't mind sharing a husband. But your law won't allow that. They don't mind. You'll be getting a dozen illegitimate children every year. That they don't mind. You are a stud. Then you are a stud. They call you a stud. But if you lawfully said, look, I'll look after both these women and the children, offspring, I'm prepared to be responsible. So no, you go to jail. You can plant your wild oats as you like, but don't marry. Sodomy, legalized. Lesbianism, legalized. But when it comes to lawful marriage, natural. Polygamy is natural. You say, oh, my dead body, go to jail. And I said, this is an answer to your problem. You won't listen, then you simmer in your soup. You see, soon after the war, the Second World War, I read a news item in my local paper, Dateline from London. Say we are in close contact with Britain because we are English-speaking people. South Africa was a colony of Britain. So we are in close contact. Almost so many news we get from there, Dateline from Germany or from there, but mostly from London. And I'm reading a small headline, very small. It said, 5,000 misfits to be shipped to America. And the human mind is so imaginative that when I'm reading that, it conjures up a mental picture that these misfits must be cripples or people with hare lip and club foot. That the British people, they are not so advanced in my mind as the American in the field of medicine. So they must be sending them for treatment. Your hair lips and your club foot, sending them for treatment. That's the immediate picture of 5,000 misfits to be shipped to America. But when I read further, it says that these 5,000 misfits were the offsprings at that time, they said, of Negro soldiers stationed in England during the war. They said Negro soldiers. I mean no insult to my Afro-American brothers or my black brothers, but that was written then. 5,000, these are the offsprings of Negro soldiers stationed in England during the war. So I'm asking the question, this was on the west coast of England. I said, how many black soldiers were there compared to the white Australian, the white New Zealander, the white South African, the white Canadian, the white American, the white Free French, the white Poles, and your own British soldiers? Compared to all that, how many blacks were there? Negligible. Then soldiers, before they go, they're training, they're told to use prophylactics, birth control. You must not avoid getting infected with VD, with gonorrhea. Right. And then we also know that every arrow doesn't hit the mark, nor is every prayer granted. What amount of mischief was done in Christian England to produce those 5,000 misfits during the period of the war? What amount? Can you imagine? These children of our Negro brethren were too dark to be absorbed into English society. You see, if you had your sister bringing such a brat in the house, and the child, girl or boy, is growing with a crinkly hair and with a little stump nose and a little high cheekbone, it says, everybody coming along says, who's this? He said, my sister Mary's child. Who's this? He said, my sister Mary's child. How do you feel? Your sister Mary's child. So how does it come about? We are white. See, Caucasian, your father, your mother is white, your father is white, everybody is white, and where did you get this? So I said, well, some Negro fellow, my sister must have gone out with him, and produced this. Ooh, stinking. She said, look, let us send them to America to be absorbed into Negro society. So they shipped them to America.